Fiji, good morning to you all, and I'm delighted to be back in Nadroga, especially in Vatukarasa. As you have already seen, one of the most attractive, most vibrant and integrated villages along the beautiful coral coast. The thing about Vatukarasa that has always impressed me as I go up and down the coast is the sense of community spirit and of course the can-do attitude of its people. Everyone who passes by on the roadside knows that Vatukarasa is well known for its hot sila, its mandarins in season, and of course its wood carving. People here don't just sit around waiting for the government to help them, and that's one of the wonderful things about the people of the Coral Coast and especially Vatukarasa. They're always helping themselves. And you are setting a wonderful example for the rest of Nadroga and the rest of Fiji. A few years back, it was actually through the efforts of one of your village elders and ex-civil servant that the health center was established here to cater for the needs of Voreqe. When this happened, when they built the health center, it meant that anybody who needed medical attention would get locally without having to make the journey to Singatoka. So except for serious illnesses, you could get attention right here on your doorsteps, and this has undoubtedly been a great thing for the general health of the community. As time has passed, of course, this health center is needed to be refurbished, and so my government has provided almost $160,000 to make the improvements that we can all witness here today. And I want to thank all of those involved in getting this project completed, including the Ministry of Health officials and the contractors Scope Construction. We now have a refurbished waiting reception area, an operating theater, a restroom for both staff and patients, a computer room, and a much better standard overall. This is a great bonus for the people of Vatukarasa. But it will also benefit the nearby areas in Levumbuli, Malevu, Namanda, and Sobe, as well as our primary schools and our kindergarten, and of course the two nearby hotels, Tambo Sands and Hideaway. It's our standard we can all be proud of, and a wonderful addition to the Coral Coast. This is the first health center I will have the pleasure of opening in Nadroga. The other one is at Viru tomorrow. Later this afternoon, I'm also opening an extension to the Singatoka Hospital. So even within the space of 48 hours, my government is making a significant improvement in the delivery of health service to the people of Nadroga. The point I want to make is that while a lot of members of our political opponents making a lot of noise from the sidelines, the government is delivering real outcomes for ordinary Fijians. I've said it before and I'll say it again. We deliver and we serve. We don't need criticism, and they don't seem to have any idea about how to deliver or how to serve. A lot of people seem to be obsessed only with themselves about how much money they are going to get for their parties and the number of staff they need in Parliament to help them continue to do nothing. But I must say I have to say that I'm very disappointed that while we work hard to deliver services that every Fijian has a right to expect, the opposition is obsessed with scoring cheap political points. I have mentioned the fuss they made over some management dispute at Fiji TV, and they seem obsessed with what happened to the two executives who fell out with the ball, whereas I care about is what we are able to ensure that every Fijian with access to a television set was able to watch the rugby for free, and will continue to be able to watch the Fijian rugby team when it plays in major tournaments. I'm not interested in anything other than giving every Fijian, no matter where they live, the right to see our national team, the pride of our nation, compete on the international stage. And we make no apology as a government for doing everything humanly possible to make sure that happens. As I've also said, 2015 is going to be a year of consolidation to build on my government's achievements over the past 9 years, and of course to deliver both the Fiji First Manifesto that we took to the election and the provisions of the 2015 budget. And I'm going to be honest with you, it isn't always easy. Sometimes things don't always go to plan through no fault of our own. I said, I mentioned this morning, that I'm very disappointed that we have not met our objective of providing every one-year school child with a free milk we promised in our election manifesto for the start of the school year yesterday. But it will be done. I pride myself as the Prime Minister on keeping our promises, but sometimes unexpected things get in the way. Right now we are working with Fiji Dairy Limited to roll out this program as fast as we can. But then again, we can't afford shortcuts in terms of the quality of the milk, its packaging, or its distribution. So we are sorry for the delay, but it is more important to get the program right, to provide our children with a boost to their health and nutrition they need to develop their bodies as well as their minds. We need to get this right, and of course we will. And this milk will be in our schools as soon as we can get it there. But I also have good news I can announce today, is that we will begin delivering the free water we promised to low-income Fijians starting on the 1st of next month. Under this program, which was a key plank of our manifesto for the election, and is detailed in the 2015 budget, every household with a combined income of less than $30,000 a year will get an allocation of free water based on an international standard of how much water a person needs every day, which is 50 liters. Each household, based on an average of 5 people a house, will get up to a maximum of 250 liters free a day. Of course, this only applies to people who are connected to the Fiji Water Authority, Water Authority of Fiji. But for the rest, I can assure that we are working to get every Fijian connected as soon as possible, so that they too can take advantage of this initiative. Through this, we need to take some time. But in the next couple of days, you will see media advertisement urging households who qualify to register with the Water Authority of Fiji before the 1st of the month to take advantage of this program. And I urge everyone who qualifies to do so, because this is one of the most important things we are going to do to alleviate the cost of living pressures on ordinary Fijians, and especially low-income mothers. Of course, our free milk initiative for 1 year children is also an important leg up for low-income families. As you all know, the earlier any child learns the absolute need for healthy eating and plenty of exercise, the more chance they have of growing up and becoming healthy adults. I'm deeply concerned about the general health of some sections of our population in Fiji. We have far too many instances of our loved ones having their health destroyed and losing their lives far too early through some of the non-communicable diseases such as high blood pressure, diabetes, and heart disease. We all need to be aware that these diseases can be prevented if each and every one of us changes the way we live. I urge you all to give up smoking, to drink ngono or alcohol in moderation, to eat less and eat more healthy food like fresh vegetables and fish, and to exercise more. Don't take the bus or a taxi when you can walk. Don't eat lollies. Have a piece of food instead. And these are all the things that our mothers and fathers told us when we were little, but far too many of us still take no notice. And unfortunately, we are passing our bad habits to our children. The role of government is to provide you with health facilities like this one for when you all get ill and need medical attention. But I urge all Fijians to take charge of their own health, take responsibility for yourself so that you only have to visit a facility like this when you really need it. So I wish you all the very best of health and a wonderful year in 2015. This is a great day for the people of Vatukarasa and the rest of the Coral Coast. And as I keep saying all over Fiji, it's a wonderful time to be a Fijian.
Sir.